got 5 now.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Hartford leading by 19. You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Guys, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the basket by Harris.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Hartford. For Hartford, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Green, and Levine subbed in for Sexton. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Smith comes in for Jokic Jonas. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Pass to Levine. Powell with the steal. Here's Larson. In the corner, Smith with it. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Collins finds Wade. And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame. Allows him to fight through that physical D.
Stolen by McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Powell. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 10 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Bucket is good.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Smith against McCollum. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Powell kicks to Smith. Adebayo with a screen for Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by McCollum. Harris inside. He's covered by Fontecchio. Outside, Levine. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. And it... Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Heat. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint for Hartford. Prime time comes in for Harris. And it's Sexton in for C.J. McCollum. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in. Hartford leading by 23. Pass to Levine. Hartford moving the ball around. Here's Freeman. Shoots the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. 1:33 left here in the second. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jaquez has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Jaquez with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
There's a minute left now here in the second. Levine for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got three assists now in this one. Hero passes to Adebayo. Powell outside. Back to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, that's just a classic two-man game right there with Hero. Called for the pick, and he found some room to operate.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. There's Hero with the 3. Hartford with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Substitution for Hartford.
6. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Hartford. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out Hartford. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach Levine?
When Levine is in his groove, this is what it looks like. No fear, no hesitation. He isn't second-guessing himself. He's just playing the game, Kenny.
No question, he's an all-NBA level talent. It's just about doing it every night.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And, you know, Zach Levine has been really making things happen.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Hartford. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo is out there with hamerheads. And it's Smith. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Shot's good by Hero.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Hero. Levine, that's good.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 16 points.
And that's why he's such a focal point offensively. It's that strong handle.
McCollum passes to Freeman. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And now 24 points for prime time. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Smith finds Hawkins. Powell against Wade. 5 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on Wade. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Sharp.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Levine's shot is off. Miami's on 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Smith, and the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his second basket of the night. And Hartford calls time here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Zach LaVine.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
From the arc. Great defense that time from Hawkins. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the Heat call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Hartford. John Collins, he's checked in for Sharp. Harris comes in for prime time. Sexton, he's checked in for Dean Wade. And it's Fred VanVleet in for C.J. McCollum. And